Hey! Got a little extra accessories today, I guess. Nice little companion up here. Oh, that being said, maybe I shouldn't have put it up there because my back hurts, probably because I'm carrying a cannon on my head, but it is what it is. Something hindsight, right? Ooh. Ow. Right, on today's docket, let's see if I have written something down. I think I've wrote something down. I have, in all caps, sign youth players from new intake. Good shout, me. We will do that. I think we are going to watch the youth game that they play against our youth team. Let's see if we can get a calendar. Was it 12th? Yes. On the 12th. Which you obviously can't see because I am blurring it. Let's stop doing that. Ooh. On the 12th. So we're going to watch that one. When it happens. And then we'll see where we go from there. We do have we can just go over them again because they were interesting. The goalkeeper, I mean, he's a must-have, isn't he? He's an absolute nutcase without actually being crazy. Like, at least he's not dangerous with the 10 aggression. But the 20 eccentricity and 2 composure would make him very interesting. But he's also a pretty good goalkeeper, so by pretty good I mean he's kind of decent. But he has potential, which is fun, so he's almost a guarantee. Oh, he is a guarantee. I'm going to sign him. As is this guy. He's most likely a guaranteed signing as well. Not sure where to play him though. Possibly in midfield, but it remains to be seen. And then I think this guy was a maybe. This guy was a possibly, because he can literally play anywhere that is in the middle. Don't put him too far to the side, he will panic. I think that's this has to be the first time I've seen a player play literally through the entire spine. It's ridiculous. He's unambitious though. And then we have a half-decent striker, who we will sign because, of course, we sign strikers. And we'll have another look at the guys underneath there. Unlikely, but you never know. You never know. Have I rested the players? I have rested the players. That is good because we play again soon. We only have 7 games left, which is not bad because, as I talked about on Tuesday next week, they will be dropping the World Cup update, the World Cup mode, and I would like to try it. So today and tomorrow, because I will be back again tomorrow, of course, I say of course as if that's a given. I will be back again tomorrow. We will finish this season, and then on Tuesday we can jump into the World Cup mode, and I will see how I'll do with the off season. I might do that off stream and come back with season 3 as it would be. After that, we'll see how that goes. If the World Cup mode is not out yet, when I'm streaming on Tuesday though, I will probably do the summer transfer window and stuff like that on Tuesday. We'll see though. For now, let's move ahead. Let's move ahead on. I think that was one of the dudes. I think he's one of the guys we've been eyeballing as a possible signing. Keep scouting. Martin Rea. Let's we do a scout though, and he's an attacker, so no. Betocchi, Peruvian goalkeeper, sure. He's on our shortlist, so that's good. Another Peruvian goalkeeper. Why not? We have one, we may as well have 2. If we're looking up tapes from one Peruvian goalkeeper with me as well. Look at the other. Maybe they are in the same team somewhere? Sugimoto hat-trick, that's good. Oh well. It's fun for him, I guess. We're basically just keeping him around because he was basically fired. Like the team that he was playing for, they released him just after the registration window closed, so he couldn't sign for another team, which is super rude. So we basically signed him, brought him in, and he plays for our second team. He'll probably not ever play for the first team, but I like him as a player, so why do you have such a good record against Tomonoki? I've been lucky? Nah. It's not me versus him. 22 players on the pitch decided the result, which is true. Do you think there's a psychological advantage to be had by maintaining such records? And are you confident of doing so here? Is valid and company can continue. I'm not really sure how much it matters. Things change so much from game to game. Let's go on. I don't think it matters at all. You have won the last 3 games against Kagoshima. Is that sort of run important? And can you keep going on Saturday? I'm glad we had 3 exact, like 3 identical questions. Can provide a little bit of an edge in boosting confidence. Gives us confidence. Now let's be incredibly neutral. To say absolutely nothing at all. Nothing at all. KG press conference. Indeed. That's what happens when you have the same question 3 times. Really? Gambara interested? Is he that good? 1982. He doesn't enjoy big matches, susceptible to injuries. I don't know, is he that good really? I don't think so. People are unhappy with the training, as they are. Yo, should I set aside? Who was that? Right, that guy. Liam, hello. Good evening. How are you doing? Nervy for game week 38? He jumped. Okay. I like the aggression and the determination, but it's not like it has anything else really. It's mostly that he's fun. Being from Papua New Guinea, after all. But yeah, probably a no. It's Nagmedov. Well, mostly for contract extension being traded at a time when he was concerned about the quality of the squad. Sneaky. Enjoys big matches. Current international, so we can't really use that. Cheese. He has no interest in joining us, but we shall add him to the shortlist because he is good. He's very good. And we will have another spot for foreign players if we get promoted, which I hope we do. Can we see how's he doing here? It's kind of middling, which is kind of what I expected. But he's got that kind of solid-ish everything. He can do a little bit of everything without being great at anything. So yeah, he could be a decent signing to eventually replace Yoshino as the I'll do everything a little bit everywhere, but never really be a starter, I guess. Be balanced. Let's not. Do they have any regions that I would like to look at? No. Oh, they have Yoshio. Is he good? We can check. We can check. Wait, no one's worst? Wait, do we have a... Oh! Everyone had over a 7 in training. I have never seen that. That is beautiful. You love to see it. Just praise the players that have done the best, so they know that I am happy. Because that's important, I believe. I think that's important. Well job. Right. And on we go. On we go. Under 18's draw. Oh. Expected to win, naturally. Do you have anyone who's not involved? Let's see, do we alright, Lingber is suspended, which is not great. Who do we start in, Fukuchi or Yoshida? Yoshida is probably the more solid option, but it's gonna be Fukuchi, isn't it? It's gonna be Fukuchi, and Yamaya joins in instead of Lingber, who's suspended. Hey, I think that should be fine. Ota being retrained as a defensive midfielder is kind of good, because then we have someone who can cover centre back if we need to. But we also have 2 defensive midfielders in Ota and Fujiwara, so that's good. That means we could play. Lingber could play, so he doesn't lose sharpness. Tomonaga already does. Yoshino is not yet back. Lingber, he can play 60 minutes, hopefully not break a leg. That would be bad. But I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately. It's the way things have been going for us. Fitness. Ota limited to 45, that's fine. Hashimoto's fine, Yoshino's fine. Oh well, unfine. He's fine and... is this Akita? Sagan Tosu have snuck up into the top 3. Interesting, they played on the Friday then? 3-1 win. And who do our close rivals play? They both play on the Sunday. No? Where's Tokushima? Am I blind? There we are. They play Oita, okay. So that's... Oita snuck some big wins, so they beat us. I do believe they beat Akita as well. They're a weird one. No, they might have drawn then. Yeah, there we go. There it is. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, does it show all of the game? No, it shows 10. Well. Maybe they can do us a favor anyways. One can hope. And then Akita play tomorrow versus Yamaguchi, who, again, I hope they can do us a little bit of a favor. Because I would like to widen that gap. Right, here we go with this selection. Rodriguez, Ricky. Well, now I can call him Inoue again because we only have one. Kamara, Abe, Fukuchi, Hiran, Kita, Aoki, Minamino, Kaneko, and Hashimoto. Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye a bit on Kaneko because he has missed a few chances I think he shouldn't have in the past few games. So if he keeps doing that, maybe we need to give him a little bit of a rest, or let someone else get a few games so he gets his head back in the game, I guess. Sakamoto in for Chiba now. Kai. Really, recent form standings has us in 4th. Interesting. We can do well. We can do well. So too pensive. Stop being pensive. Do we have game audio? We do not have game audio. Love when that happens. See, does that work? Yes, okay. There we go. We have the audio of game. Can you see a few goals for me, please? Let's see. Tokushima already taken the lead. Okay. Well, that's not great. Yeah, see, now we have the being outnumbered by their attackers. I feel like that should be impossible considering how many players we have back, like, out of possession. But I do believe they have 4 players in their front 2 and we have 3 in our last line of defense. And I think that's what they're going on, or what the game is going on. Because at best, they get a 5th player forward in their box-to-box. Their fullbacks are not going to push up far enough to be, like, outnumbering us. So I think it's just a weirdness in how the game looks at that stuff. We have 2 shots in .02 XG. Maybe, just maybe we should consider our shots a little bit better. This is not going great. Do not shout at them while there is a highlight, because that will always backfire. As well, playing in the exact same kits, just slightly different shades, like that's a... Okay, never mind. We have the right kits. We have the right kits. So one thing that I'm not sure I'm happy with, despite us actually overperforming stupidly well and being top of the league. The fact that the attacking midfielder and pretty much always the left-sided striker, they're almost always right next to each other. I feel like there probably should be slightly bigger gap between them, so they have space. But I don't know. Good thing I didn't shout at them that they weren't playing well enough. Isn't this the guy we've been looking at to possibly join us on a free as our backup centre-back? I think it is. I can't remember what team he plays for, which is great. Okay, good. I was hoping there was nothing else. Phew. Right. I guess we're fine. We can do. We can do a little bit better. More pensiveness, keenly listening, inspired and motivated. That's what I want to see. Inspiration, motivation. Not pensive. Pensive nation? Nah, that's not a word. Pensiveness. This has been an incredibly boring game, though. We've had our goal highlight, the highlight for half time, and that's it. Like, you can't count the well, not really, you can't really count the kickoffs, because are they real? Are kickoffs real? Sasuke can come on for Kaneko, who has not been great, so we'll take him off. I'm thinking Fujiwara for Heian, who's also not been great. And yeah, legs. Hopefully that won't come back and bite me in the backside. I think we'll go with that. Make a difference? No, this kind of difference exactly. And go. Yes. Yes. That's what we want to see. We've not scored lots from corners this season, which is a little bit disappointing. We could take some pointers. Okay, we've seen the celebration, thank you. We can take some pointers. Speaking of pointers, should probably make some more substitutions. Or having some tiring players. Could do wing backs. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to swap our wing backs. They do run a lot, so probably a good idea to keep them fresh. See the result through. Yoshinaga was interested, Yoshida didn't listen. Don't think we're gonna fully stink the place out, but we are going to, or are we? Or are we? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have Fukase come on for Hashimoto because he is the tiredest. And then we're just going to stink a little bit, lower our tempo a little bit, hold the ball a little bit more, and not hurry up when we have the ball. But we're not going to fall into our super stink. We'll go defensive though. See the result through. I say to a striker. I'm sure he's extremely happy about that. When he gets 5 minutes. Make sure we don't lose the game. Kawamura has been really bad for them though, which is good because he's their danger man, and they have had 2 shots the entire game. Beautiful. But this was an incredibly boring game. What a boring game! We're not a good performance. I don't think it's as good as you'd like to see. It was a win. It's 3 points. I didn't look at Tokushima's result. Let's see if we can see that in the... Really? We don't get... Oh, there we go. Tokushima won 2-0 as well. So, no change there. Are we having another... Are we having another waterlogged pitch by any chance? Because I just saw this one. Gifu fans want permanent deal struck for Fukushi. You mean the guy who just left us a couple of months ago? Or signed for a different team, what, 2 months ago? Who were loaned back because he won't get game time at that club? Oh, Aoki played for Kagoshima before, apparently. Let's look at their massages. Right. Yeah. Fukushi Daisuke's impressive outing during FC Gifu's 2-0 J2 victory over Kagoshima will surely only increase calls from Gifu fans to make his loan stay a permanent one. According to the Japanese Football Post, the defender played superbly and looked really comfortable on the ball. His caught the eye was on loan at Gifu this season, recording 7 interceptions and completing 4 crosses in 3 appearances. Yeah, right. 3 appearances. 23. Right, let's see what they have to say. We're going to have got another goal, one up against Soma, scoring just before half-time, a decisive moment. Sure, boost. The players have a real eye for goal at the moment. It's been a long time since they failed to find the net. They must be confident they can score against any opposition, wouldn't you agree? Confident. Sure. Let's talk about being confident. How long has it ago since we didn't score? It's going to be either a 0-0 draw here. November 28th, when we were absolutely smashed by Akita. Have we played them the second time? That was the second time. We drew 0-0, I think, the first one. No, 1-1. So Akita is the only team that has... Well, I say the only team. We only got 1 point against them, so... We play again next week, but as we've had a couple of games here in short succession, we will still make sure we rest players. And since the columns are screwed up anyways, let's check. Is it here? Where is it? I can see the... what was it called? Let's check Ricky. Yeah, the fatigue. Is that not in here? What? Is fatigue not anywhere around there? You'd feel it. It should be here, right? Because it's not condition. Is there so there is a fatigue. Why is that one not in? Year's contract. You would assume it would be in, like, you know, injuries or risk assessment, right? Where's my fatigue? Not that I want fatigue, but you know. Rin, hello. Good time zone to you. Oh. Ow. Is that a cannon on my head, or am I just happy to... It's a cannon. I have purposefully aimed it the wrong way, because I'm facing to the left, right? Or well, my right? The left of the screen. It would be weird if it was the other way, right? If the cannon was aimed the other way. But is this a celebration? How are the betrayals going? Well, they're going, I guess. We've managed to manage so far, but yeah, it is still a thing. Hopefully we can keep on keeping on and well, find some replacements, I guess, because that's still what we need. But we did find a batshit goalkeeper, so that's fun. And by found, I mean he came through our youth academy, so that's good. That doesn't happen every day. Unfortunately, my columns resizing does happen pretty much every day, so I would much prefer if they didn't. But it is what it is. Pain. Pain. There. There's one more column outside. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't... Have we been betrayed more since the last time? I think we did. Oh yeah, one of our squad players, he was angry because I didn't sell him to a team in the division above us. So I said, okay, if they give me a little bit more money, then I will sell you to a team in a division higher. He said, okay, and signed for a team in the division below. I don't know what that was all about, but This game does have some interesting ideas sometimes. Absolute big brain plays from your players. Isn't it just? Isn't it just? Oh, with the sack their manager. Maybe a little too late. Maybe a little too late. Right, let's see if we can find out what happened to this game that wasn't played. They're currently playing, apparently. Wasn't there a different game? Or has it been rescheduled already? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Changed everything. Did it change everything though? I don't know. But yeah, we have had some interesting happenings with our players. Like we have had, well, is it 3 wing backs now that have decided, nah, you know what, we're gonna leave. And then go to teams where they don't really have a spot, or where they are not good enough to play, instead of staying here where they would have been playing. I don't know. There are a ton of stuff that... There are many things that are not really logical in this game. But I guess that's part of its charm. the nonsense. Right. We'll hop over to the other team. Do we have anyone with good potential? We have this guy, kind of. And this guy, kind of. So we'll look at them a little closer, and we'll see if they are anything to write home about. Any players to play? Oh yeah, we could give some game time to the players that didn't play for us in the league, so they can get some game time. Ota needs to play. Yamaya didn't come on and play, so he can play. They've already played, I think. No, they're playing also tomorrow. Jesus, Sasaki played. Okay, there we go. That's good. Right. On we go. Let's see if we can find some fun. If we can see our prospective goalkeeper, our mad goalkeeper, see if we can see him make some mad plays. That would be fun if he could. If he starts off the first time we see him play, he's absolutely nuts. That would be a great start for a 16-year-old goalkeeper. I was thinking of having more celebratory accessories, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered. Also because I feel like a few of them would be either difficult to adapt or get sorted, or might be a little bit too on the nose and it would be obnoxious. So I'm sticking with my little cannon for today. I do have some other things and some other ideas, so maybe they will appear over time. Lundberg scored twice from right wing back. Left wing? He played left wing back. Okay. No, he played right wing back. But wait. Oh no, ideas? Yeah, ideas. Probably. What in the world is he doing? So the defense midfield is the same. Left wing back is the same. The front three is very wrong. The guy who's centre back in possession plays right wing in or out of possession. The guy playing right wing back out of possession is actually a striker. And they have Lundberg, who's the actual right wing back. He steps into central defence. What is that nonsense? What a weirdo, but apparently it works. Apparently it works. Yes! Speaking of nonsense, what is your drink of choice for the... It's getting annoying. Yeah, it's fine for me. Because they're, you know, they're collected. The drink of choice for the day is water, because it's been very warm. So I have chilled water. Shame that Akita managed to win. Yeah, I have water. Well, I have two receptacles. I have my usual water bottle, and I have my pint glass as well of water. Ideas were had. Water is the best. Indeed. to both of those. Ideas were had, they were nonsense. And water is the best. Especially when it's warm. When it's warm, so you can be less warm. Not really the case, but it hydrates very well. Nonsense is what we do best. It is. Some would say, and by some I mean me. Some would say, it is all we do. Do we ever do sense? Look at the Munchich, centre back. His best role was a centre back, but can also operate as a centre back. Good. Every now and then, really though? Really? Oh, he's huge. Scout him. He's left-footed. Everyone is left-footed. Can I have a... This is probably the first time in history, and by history I mean me playing the game, that I have asked for right-footed centre-backs. Why is everyone left-footed? Kinda, sorta. I don't know if I agree. Mostly because, well, I can't think of any time where I have made sense, done sense. Been sensible? I don't know. Right, let's watch the game. I've forgotten what. Is this the dude? This is our current crop of real players. They're playing our centre back in midfield for fun, and our prospective midfielder in central defence. You could swap them, you know, so they can do what they are supposed to do. Kick off. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. It is this dude, right? The batshit crazy guy, Ozala. You'll love to see it. But we also have the current under-18s goalkeeper. He is also pretty good. He's got great reflexes. I think it was Yamada who was the other player we were thinking of. Oh, wow. What's his name? Odo. Oda. Shame. Would have been nice to have a dancer, wouldn't it? Okay, I think they're being a little too pass happy. We have to be a little bit sensible, because being mostly nonsensical, that sentence wouldn't make too much sense if we were completely nonsensical. True. Huh. It's a great idea that one of our under 18s players got injured in this kind of useless friendly. But oh well. I mean, I guess we have to be. You have to be somewhat sensible to know you're being nonsensical. Or is it? You have to be somewhat sensical. Because sensible feels like something different than, like, rather than the opposite of nonsensical. I feel. But well, yeah. There's the. Oh wow, that was terrible goalkeeping. what is it? You have to be somewhat smart to know that you're not particularly smart. Yeah, that's not very good goalkeeping, is it? And after I'm saying, oh, we have a pretty good goalkeeper already. He's pretty good. But that was a terrible decision. Are we really at max? We are. I can't even change it. Wow. Interesting. Lucky I was on key highlights then. English, we only speak it. It's not like it's mostly a matter of paradoxes. Paradoxes? Well. See, some of our players are taking their shirts off. Don't think that's needed. They already had different shirts. Didn't need to do shirts versus skins. Or was it tops versus skins? Whatever. One of the two. Or three. How many was it? Several. Also, what is this? We're way past UI design is my passion. This is like UI design is my pasta. Jeez. How does that happen? The youth candidates have had more of the ball. I wonder if that's because all of their players are actually players. The under 18s have a few they have a few grayed out players, and Matsushita is actually a striker who's playing in midfield for some reason. Oh, great! Thank you. Oh, there was a goal. But there was a goal right at the start that we didn't see because, you know, we only saw... What was it? Oh, is this the goal? I think it's the goal. I'm glad we got the spoiler. It's 2-0 and then the goal happened. And again, it's not great. It's not a great play from our current players. Very much like, this sentence is false. If we say we're completely nonsensical, then either that sentence is true and we're making sense, or it's false, so it must somewhat make sense. I don't think I've had the brain power to compute that properly for like 2 years, at least. No, my brain. No. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Fitting, considering the topic. Wow, what a shot. What a goal. What a goal that would have been. See? Well, I do have eyeballs, so I must see. But that's never been that's never been something I've necessarily needed to do. Where is he? Did they sub him off, the guy that I'm just curious about? Probably. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Let's see if he can find some more of those sneaky balls. He did pick out a good ball into the open space. Good highlight. Oh, it's not over. Okay. It's not over. It's not over. But the final 20. Good turn. You see, therefore you look, or something like that. I think we're straying into how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real territory at this point. And I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it. I'm not sure. Terrible pass. Yeah, this highlight probably could have been cut in half. Like, so far it's been, what, a minute and a half? And nothing really of importance has happened. That was a really good save. Artificial eyes. Yamada's the one we want to keep an eye on. Oh, what's the other guy? Was it Yamada? No. Is it Yamada? No. Yes. It was him. He's been decent. He's been decent. It's amazing that the under-18s have completely failed at playing, though. So many bad passes as well. Jeez. Oh, is Yamada with a shot? He does have one of the goals. So yeah, we've seen some pretty good signs from these new youngsters with our non-artificial eyes, our very real eyes. Promising. Let's see if we can figure out then who we shall sign. Or let's jump forward a day. Recruitment. Do we need extend player loans to help us win the title? I mean, isn't he here until after the... What? He's here for... There's a Kamen Rider opening? Artificial eyes? Or real eyes? Real eyes, real eyes? Isn't that some kind of nonsense thing as well? Okay, he's here until June 30th. Real eyes. Oh. Yeah, so he's here until a month after. I don't think we need to extend his loan so he can help us win the title when his current loan is ending a month after the season. But that was that's certainly advice. And wait for them. Yes, probably. What is that? Now I have to check. Surely real eyes, that's some kind of pseudo-intellectual bullshit, isn't it? Ah! The AI overview pulls its weight again. Real eyes, realize, realize is a profound philosophical and psychological proverb. It's nonsense, isn't it? Let's see what else the AI says. The phrase plays on the identical pronunciation of real eyes and realize. What do you mean identical pronunciation? First and foremost. Second of all, they've spelt it wrong. Anyways, real eyes implies an observant, honest, and unclouded perspective. Realize, to become fully aware or to understand. Oh. I didn't know that's what that meant. Realize the actual underlying deception or hidden motives in the world. Together, it means that only by perceiving things exactly as they are, without bias or illusion, can you truly uncover the truth. Truly uncover the truth, okay. And see past the falsehoods people or situations project. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sounds nonsense, yeah. Instead of falsely uncovering the truth. Yeah. Or falsely uncovering the lies. I'm happy with your recommendations. To sign those who potentially have long-term future. So what is the recommendation? Like, is it the elite prospects only? Or is it the elite and top prospects? I don't know. Let's try to sign these players then. Future prospect? Yes. Next available. No, now. Silly. I want you to join me now. Immediately. Now. So I can train you to become a better goalkeeper and stuff. 1 year. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. 20, you don't get a yearly wage rise, but you do get a optional contract extension. 3 years. So now, with that, we have him locked in, if he accepts, of course, for 6 years. And then after international appearances 1, instead of 180, we can give you 500. For some reason, he will say this is a great deal, even though it could happen in 5 years on this contract, and he would have been underpaid for like 4 of those years. Yeah. So he's gonna join us. Yamada as well. Oh, great! They're both named Yamada. Awesome. Now I'm gonna have to come up with nicknames for them. Oh. No, immediate, please. Finalize. Yamada. Oh. Probably just go with first names now. Hinata, and I forgot what the other guy's name was. Wow, immediately to orange. Wow. That's nasty. Let's go for 750 then. Yeah, there we go. Neji. Neji? Eh. Oh. Wait, no! Some silly person played him out wide and on the wing? Why? We don't like that. Yeah, we're probably going with the Hinata and Kenji. Youngster immediate. Yeah, good. Negotiate the contract. We can't give him anything else because it's a youth contract, but that's fine. Sure. It's not like we can do anything differently. So, okay. Yamada, he wants future prospect, immediate please. Sugest. We can only give him 2 years? Really? Wait. This is 3 years. What? Game? What? Like, literally. What do you mean January 20? Ah, because that's when he will be old enough to actually sign the contract? Is that it? Suggest he accepts. We'll check Yamada if he has a birthday in January. He does. On the 5th. Well, then we know. He only signs it for 2 years because that's when he's old enough to actually sign that contract. Well. Do we sign Hirano as well? The issue would be, where would we play him? He might be one of those players that we kind of keep around, improve a little bit, develop a little bit, and then maybe sell him on for for profit. Which it would only be profit because we don't pay anything to sign him. We'll only pay his wages, and those don't count. Was there anyone else? Kimura can run a lot. He's unambitious. Yoshizawa is not very good, but he's professional. Fairly. And then we have a winger, which we don't play with. We can't really play wing back either because he can't tackle. Then we have super aggressive central defender Futatsuki, which I have to say is a fine name. But he should never have the ball. 1 dribbling, 2 passing, 2 vision. Wonderful. And like, Oda actually has some pretty good mentals, but he's bad at everything else. A fairly professional, brave right back who's almost can tackle. Yeah, nah. 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 Oh. Nah. And nah. Maybe it was a Kimura. He's got half decent physicals actually. If we can add a little bit of pace onto his legs. On the legs. Then yeah, he could be decent. Some pace, add some well, what? There we go. He could learn to mark a little bit. That would be swell. Maybe let's sign him. The worst that can happen is we don't ever use him. Final eyes. Not to be confused with the initial eyes or any other eyes. Real or fake. Yamada signs a youth contract. Well, that was fast. That took him 11 minutes. 11 minutes it took. Then he went, okay. I mean, what do you mean not available? Striker, what do we want to train him as? He feels kind of, does he feel channel forwardy with the lack of pace and off the ball? don't know. I think we're going to train him as a centre forward, both in and out of possession. Try to try to get him as well-rounded as possible. Let's also have him train quickness to try and get his pace up a bit. Up. Did he play against us? Yes. Yeah, he wasn't great, was he? But he's promising, isn't he? He's got promise, yes. Wow, he has the 29th most saves in the league. He's only played 7 games now. But that means still there are 8 backup goalkeepers that have more saves than him. Hey, Matsushita should... like, apparently he should be in the first team. Should he? Maybe next season? The guy we just signed should be in the second team? Nah. I feel like it's better to have the, like, at least 16-year-olds can play for the under-18s. So they can at least learn how we play football. Declining ability relative to players in the squad. Well, that's probably because he's 32. Aoki declined a bit, really? I can see that with the up arrows. Fujiwara has improved. He's now should now be thought of as a good J3 performer. Well, that's good. And we'll have two younger goalkeepers who could become much better than our current, I guess, backup. Minamino is injured. He is out for 2 months. Ooh. That is very bad, because that is the rest of our games, isn't it? Say 2 months, that, yeah. That's him missing the rest of the season. Joy! So maybe this Matsushita guy should be in the first team after all. Right, we have some more scout reports coming in, including Latwai Bone. What a fantastic name. What a fantastic name. Itchy back. This time, not my eyeballs. He's already 21. Potentially J3. Yeah. Bummer. Kaitoma. He's fickle. Let's keep scouting him. Okay, in case his fickleness has not given us what we need. He's technically fine, this dude. He's physically fine. Mentally, he's kind of ass. And he would also need to... he doesn't enjoy big matches. Fairly susceptible to injuries. Yeah. And other wages he would want. Yeah. Maybe not. Kamada, are you good? kind of meh. It's not brilliant. He doesn't enjoy big matches. I don't like that. If it's nothing, okay. But if it's, oh, we don't like them. We don't like them big matches. I'm unhappy. That makes me unhappy. Fanera would be a good signing. He's consistent, right? He can only play in one position. Well, I'd only need him in one position, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? Yeah, we can't really deduce much. I was going to say, he's only played half the season, but he's played 20 games. We do know that he fits our way of playing, since we had him in for 1 year. He is decent. Not that oh great, he's injured and left-footed. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? 2 to 3 months out with a hip injury. Ooh, at 17. Ouchie. Ouchie, and he's already been out for a month. Ouchie again. He's pretty good though. Unambitious and doesn't look to further himself. Lack of composure, currently out with an injury. But he's fairly consistent at 17. That's not too shabby. Fujita report. They're good. Yamada might not play. If he does, he's not going to be fully fit, so a meaner person might tackle him harder to see if they can finish the job, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we have some who sign new contracts. See? Yamada signs a new contract. Yay, we have 2 Yamadas now. We're collecting them. Where was it we would... What do we train him as? Train him as the box-to-box midfielder? Defensive midfielder? Maybe we train him as the box-to-box. Because that's probably where he's most likely to play. With that pace though? Yeah, probably box to box. That's midfielder, box to box. Midfielder, defensive midfielder, and again we try to get him to be slightly faster because 5 acceleration and 6 pace is ass. It's absolute ass. Hirano. We might train him as a winger. Let's try doing that. I wish it would say what his actual strong foot is on this screen. We know he has a reasonable weak foot. Which one is the weaker foot? Left, okay. Don't know why I can't say that. Those are central midfielders. Let's have him try and train as a wide midfielder because that should help his defensive side. The defensive side of his game. That's more of a... That's a better way to put that. Do we train him as a DM then? Sasaki. I don't know, what is it that he can do really? He can't defend. He can't really attack. He can run. He's aggressive. Maybe we do box on him as well. box, and defensive midfielder. Is there anything that we kind of need to put him on? No. Well, let's go on defensive positioning for him. He has 3 positioning. And 2 marking. Funaki would be a terrific signing. Is he still not interested in joining us? He's still not interested in joining us. Even though we would be quite a lot better than his current team. See, how is he doing if we look at his analysis? He tackles a fair bunch. I do believe he's playing as a centre-back though. No, wing-back. Really? So he's playing as a wing-back and he has created absolutely nothing. Wow. .3, well, 3 expected assists in the league so far. 1 assist. Oof. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? But, like, he can provide, like, he can actually cross the ball well. He can create. It's just that he might not have a teammate that can actually score. See, do they have anyone that can score? Okay, so he's probably should play a little bit more if he's almost scoring once a game. Yeah, they are a little bit light on the old scoring goals. Oh well. Ishiwatari. Yeah, we don't know enough about him yet. Again, we forgot. We forgot if he was good. Who is he wanted by? Sagan? Really? He's not playing for Urawa? Really? As shit as they are, surely. Surely they would try to play good players. I don't know why players aren't interested in joining us. Like, would you rather play for a team that's worse? Because that's where you are at the moment. Ishiwatari I have on shortlist here. Future expensive. Right. Okazawa. We're still finding things out about. Let's keep scouting him. Boop. Martin Suarez. What is he? Is he an everywhere player or something? He's got great finishing. Right, find the tapes. Young boy is an attacker. So no. Junior Escobar. He looks very wingery, doesn't he? AC, he can dribble, he can't really cross the ball, which is interesting. Jamie Webber. 3 to 7 stamina. No. Matsumoto Taishi. Why is he a free agent? Do you want to come and trial? By any chance? Alright, because I like that it's automatically adding them to a shortlist, because it's always the wrong shortlist. And it makes me sad. Fucking has come on leaps and bounds in the last 2 months. He's past his peak. He's been past his peak for like a year now. But he has come on leaps and bounds every single time we've seen a report on him. I really need to switch whoever it is that gives me these reports, because he's obviously not very good at them. Matsumoto coming on trial. Nice. Like, I'm okay with like Japanese players coming in as like on trial, because the other teams in our country already know about him. Can't say the same for players outside of the country. They might not know about them, and I would like to not tell them. Let's focus on his quickness. Get the speed up, because he already has a little bit. If we focus that up, he could potentially be half decent, maybe. Probably not. But he can kind of run, which is nice. Right, now we have also, he's never going to be good with the ball. 2 first touch, 2 passing. He can't throw the ball, he can't kick the ball. Which is not great, now that I think about it. Especially since he's batshit crazy. But he can punch the ball, which is good. Hopefully he punches the ball and not opponents. But we can. Do we train him as a ball-playing goalkeeper anyways to try and see if we can get the passing, kicking up a little bit? What if we just go goalkeeper? We don't get passing up. But the kicking and throwing? I feel like ball-playing just because I like how well-rounded it is. And then sweeper-keeper. Because that I think he can do well. What with his 16 rushing out, he's going to do that anyways, even if we tell him not to. So, may as well try and make him good at it. Fujita have been playing far beyond expectations all season and find themselves in 6th. Do you share the view that Fujita could well get something out of today's or Saturday's game at Gifu Stadium? Are they the overperformers of the season? Really? Right, focus on the game itself. Or potentially just 1 game away from booking a spot in the playoffs. Ooh! As they hold. You mean you hold a superior goal difference over your rivals? You're confident on getting a result and presuming things else will go in your favor, go on to make it count. We have put ourselves in the best position already. Yeah, so are Fujita really the overperformers? I guess they were predicted 16th and they are up in 6th. We are now, or well, I guess, will this be the preview of us being predicted 8th and we're in 1st? Not you. Media prediction. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if we were predicted 8th. Can't remember. But we're both in good form, which is unfortunate. It's much better if they are in worse form. Omiya's form is trash. Awesome. Keep being bad. Get relegated. You rascals. Why is that combined? Isn't that's just the overall, isn't it? Oh well. At home we are the best in the league. Away, we are the best in the league. Overall, we are the best in the league. Who would have seen that coming? We have by far the best defense. We are the best attacking team. Sapporo, they are true to life. They are very attacking, but they also concede a lot, which means they lose a lot of games. Yeah, 4-1 loss, 3-2, 3-2 again, and their wins 3-0, 4-2, 4-0, 4-2, 4-2. 1, 2, 3, 5 2-2 draws. They really are true to life, and people say that this game isn't realistic. This, of course, a throwback to when they were granted in J1, and they were scoring ridiculous amounts of goals and shipping lots of goals. You love to see it. Oh, right. We are getting closer to the end of everyone's season, so we could... KG press conference, how dare you? How dare you? Our game was Oita, alright. And Sendai. Right. We are playing the bottom two teams. Ooh. Ooh. Sendai, I believe we beat, but Oita we lost against. I remember because it made me sad. Because they were bottom of the league then too. Or were they? Or was Sendai bottom of the league at that point? I can't remember. One of those two. But it was one of the classic, of course we lose against them of all people. We've been absolutely tearing up the league, and then suddenly we play one of the worst teams in the league. Smack. Defeat. Tactical advice is probably wrong. Yeah. Wrong. We're already scouting that guy. Good. And... meh. Wait. Are they gonna play Yamada? Who was injured? Is he still injured? He's a little bit injured. If they play him, I will probably tell our players to kick him. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Again, no one under 7. Dude, we train so well. I wish Otto trained a little bit better though, but that might be because he's still learning a new position. But yeah, we really want to try and mask his non-existent jumping reach. Instead of just throwing him in and, oh hey, be a centre back for us. Because he can't. If he cannot leave the ground, then Futatsugi presses. He'll tie it in hard, put a foot wrong. Should we sign him then? Just because? His low determination though. Oh, he's a left-footed centre-back. Come on. Right, our game is the top billing. We are expected to win. And Yoshino has a partial pass. I would say no still. If he still has an orange injury, he shouldn't play. In my opinion. That's the one that matters. Because I make choices. Limbe for Yamaya, right? And then for... or do we? Fukuchi was man of the match last game. If it's like, should we then take him out? Maybe not. No. Minamino is injured. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. Do we change our formation to the 3-4-3? Otherwise, we play Sasaki as the attacking midfielder and come up with something else. Maybe? Maybe? Let's not change it too much then. Let's have Sasaki play. Let's look in our youth teams, who are of course absolutely jam-packed of people. It's much like, right, yeah, he is apparently ridiculously good and can play both roles, so we're gonna call him up for the rest of the season probably. He can't play next game because he is tired. Because they just played. Right, but we do have him in the first team now. He'll probably get some games off the bench. But Yamaya will be on the bench for this one. What in the world? Why did Fujiwara become goalkeeper all of a sudden? Right. And otherwise, I think we are good. Yeah, it's Sasaki. He's decent. But will he be as good as Minamino? I don't know. Probably not. That would be surprising. But we don't really have much of a choice, so other than that, I think we just keep on going. Sasuke's lacking in match sharpness. That's what happens when we don't play them that much. 4 months. Ow. Right, Mark Abe, is he in? He is. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. We have to win our own games, no excuses. No pensiveness, we have inspiration and motivation. That's good. Kick off, pause. Yamura tackling hard. Whoops. Would be a shame if he got kicked a little bit. And clip. Not like that. That's not clear. Offside. Nice. Thanks, ref. Will we see it? Nope. We won't see a replay. Because why would we see a replay of the thing that we are told we get replays of? And that didn't count as a shot, apparently. Because it was offside. Come on. Come on. They're still drawing. Are Tokushima playing? They are, and they are already in the lead. Damn you. Damn you. They have 2. Come on. Do something. Demand more. Oh, even Urawa are leading. Gross. Okay, they are apparently playing more attacking. That might help us, I say, as half time happens. But if they are more attacking, that might leave more spaces for us, which we apparently haven't had at all. Because, ooh, boy. Shooter needs to improve. Really? Okay, there we go. We could. We managed to. Wait, didn't I? Wasn't it? I told the players our shooting has not been good enough. Why is my goalkeeper stressed about that? Why is my goalkeeper stressed about us not shooting well enough? Right, what I am going to do though is I'm going to go over to our 3. We're going to move Hashimoto into the middle. Sasuke can be a channel forward because he's not been in the game at all. Confirm, and then we do the second half. At least we managed to mitigate Heian being very upset about us not shooting very well. We need to shoot better. How dare you? And then my goalkeeper shits himself for it. I don't know. Sounds like nonsense to me. We can also, since we now are in the front 3, we can see if Hashimoto, and I'm going to pause it for a second, and Sasuke run in each other's way again. Now that there is not an attacking midfielder there. We have watched the first minute of this half, and absolutely nothing has happened. If we don't score on this, I will be so annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed. Not super annoyed, but a little bit annoyed. I feel like we could have. A goal or 2 would allow us to be very pleased with how things are going. Well, that's usually how that works, isn't it? If we score a goal or 2 and win the game, that would mean we are very happy, or we are doing well. Damn it, Yamaguchi, come on! You have to do the thing. I can't remember how we. Nice, and then we go. There we go. There we go. 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 Maybe not shoot from there, but okay. It was something. Can't remember how we did against Fujieda, the first game we played this season. But yeah, I feel like we probably should be doing a little bit better. What in the world was that pass? I'm so lucky that it didn't end up with an opponent. Yes! Yes! I'll take an own goal. Hashimoto does what he needs to do. He gets on it. The defender has to make the challenge. We forced that one in. Might be a go down as an own goal, but he has to get on that. Otherwise Hashimoto pokes it in. Which means it counts. I don't like that there's an immediate highlight again. I don't like it. I also don't like that it's lagging. No, no, no. Okay, good. Rodriguez. Calm. We're going to make some substitutions, I believe. Fuguchi's been not very good, which tracks since he was man of the match last time around. So we are. Do we put on Lingba? Yeah, we do, because he's very good. He's good. Sasuke has not been very good though. So that's probably something we need to address. I'm thinking we put Fukase in and then we swap him and Hashimoto. So because Fukase is not as quick, he's pretty slow. Hashimoto is faster. So theoretically, that should make more sense. I have trust. I trust in your abilities and stuff. Okay, nice. Well done. Go, 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 go. Kaneko! And that's why he never comes off unless he's hurt. Because, oh balls. We don't need to keep an eye on those two. I feel like they have held better distance, not being like striker and attacking midfielder. At the same time, nice stretchy legs. I love that happens every single time. It's so stupid. But it's funny. And that's the important part. Right, we're gonna make some more changes. I'm gonna have Ota come on as a defensive midfielder instead of Kita, because he's not been brilliant. He's been fine. Let's be fair to him. He's been fine. But Ota needs game time in defensive midfield, so we'll give him that. Anyone else? Aoki's been good, so we'll leave him on for a little bit longer. I think we save our 2 substitutions. See the result through, my boy. I don't like that it immediately leads to a highlight, but we win the ball, so it's fine. Go, go. No, press. And then we win the header. Good, nice. I always get nervous when we lose the ball and oh no, post. Like, he has to lead the league in woodwork hits, in hitting the woodwork. Is that how you say that? Like, it's ridiculous how many times he's hit the woodwork this season. What I'm gonna do though, we are gonna stink. We're gonna stink. Hashimoto's the one who's going to come off. I'm noticing a slight issue in my plans. Both Aoki and Heian are tired. And we have 2 substitutions, and one of them kind of needs to be a midfielder to come on, or an extra midfielder, I guess. Fujiwara. I mean, we only have 1 midfielder that can come on, so yeah, Fujiwara for Hashimoto, and then I guess we make sure we have fresh legs out wide to do the running. So Yoshinaga comes on. This is just the inky one after all. Yeah, I guess we do that. Make sure we see the result through. Confirm. Like. But then we score immediately, right? After we take 4 minutes to take a corner. Oh, wow, that's an interesting challenge. But it works. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's why he's one of the better goalkeepers in the league. Jeez. That's very bad. Hold on a bit. Picking that one up. a good cross this time? No? Okay. Oh! Again, Hyun! He's had some decent chances to score right now in this game. Probably should have. But he's been fine. He's been fine. But we got 2-0. We are still 7 points ahead. Akita won still. Tokushima still won. Sagan hasn't played today. Do they play tomorrow then? Well then, that was a good win. Oh. We have secured a playoff spot, which isn't very impressive because 6 teams get playoff spots. I want the title. I want the title. I want everything. No, Tosu did play. Did they lose then? We'll have to check that. This is not where I thought I would be. Inoue is now 1 appearance away from making 30 appearances, which means we'll have to pay Ceres Osaka 30k. I'm okay with that. It's not like I'm going, oh well, we're almost there, we have almost won the league, let's not play this guy for the last 5 games and then sell him so we don't have to pay £30,000. Which sounds like it would be a very silly idea. Sagan doesn't won. Okay. Unless... Oh, come on, game. They drew. I don't know why it like defaults to last week's games every time. It would be nice if we would show the actual latest results all the time. Thank you very much. Is this guy good? Okwakaloni. He's pretty decent, isn't he? He can jump, he can finish. He has 4 goals in 22 appearances. It's not brilliant. Open form, we tell him... you passed well. Target Kansas for you had a day off. Well, we're gonna have a day off. Because we win. So rich vein of form is seemingly never ending. How long do you see the run continuing for? Gives me belief we're not done yet. Do you fear complacency becoming an issue? Confidence is a good thing. How much do you enjoy Kaneko's performance? He's terrific. He is terrific. He is wonderful. And long may that continue. Long. How'll that continue? Long form? That doesn't sound good. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I was being playoff bound, having secured playoff spot. That is good for now. But still, I do want that automatic promotion because I don't want to play the playoffs again. It was sweaty. And that could also have been the end of the save, so... That would have been the end. Probably would have been the end of the save, which would have been very unfortunate. Because I am having fun with it, even if I complain often. I am enjoying this save, and I'm having fun. Keep scouting. Hiroyama. Oh. He can't cross cross, but he's a fullback slash wingback. Not compare. Let's keep scouting. Being a little laggy. I don't like it. Keep scouting. How long is he out? 5 to 7 weeks. He's probably done for the season then. But he's one that I'm kind of keeping an eye on for maybe for next season's starting goalkeeper, because again the goalkeeper we have leaves at the end of the season. Sure, let's scout this dude. They're in Zweite Bundesliga, mid-table. Would he really join us? He's got great pace for being large. I have achieved one of the objectives laid out. Which one is it? Is it avoiding relegation? Is that the one we have? How have I not passed? What is it? I don't know. I mean, I guess we are growing the reputation. Probably. Very disappointed that we don't play direct football. I mean, we have the best defense, best attack. We're top of the league by 7 points. But we're not playing direct football. Brother, please. Be reasonable. Be reasonable. But I guess, I mean, it's the new chairman, who's only slightly less old or slightly less ancient than the previous one. Yoshi's back in full training. That is good. Okay, that was a lot of time passing. Okay. Matsuo's apparently been decent. Has he though? He's performed much better than average. How though? Like he's... Where's he playing? We don't know. How do we not know? And also, are you good? Yeah. I wonder why he's not playing for them. Oh, please let me scroll here. What kind of players do you have? Kitaka, okay, yeah, well, I mean, he's decent, isn't he? But still, though, shouldn't he be getting games off the bench, I ask? And then I remember they have 2 other really good youth strikers who I would like to sign. I would like to sign both. Yeah, that makes sense why their third very promising youth striker isn't playing for them. There are 2 others that are just as young as he is. They're all babies. Seriously, he was born in 2009. I know he's not a real person, but come on. Come on. Oh, okay, kind of coin the best 11. Nice. I wonder who the most exciting play. How does it say anything about the? No. Oh, no one got the award for the 2005 season. Who knows? We'll see. I wonder how they decide on that. It'd be interesting to know. Only one injury, that's good. Port risk, but it's an increase rather than high risk. That's something. Keep scouting. Tokushima play the bullshit. They have Fukuda, who's a really good striker, which makes me a little bit nervous. Would he join me? Surely not. Let's keep scouting though, because he is ridiculously good. How is he still in Sweden though? How has he not moved on? Ow. Like seriously, how has he not moved on to play for like... I mean, any other team in Europe? He is good enough to play in a better team. I'm gonna add him to the starters shortlist though. He is kind of expensive though, but he would be worth every single little penny. Yasuda. Keep scouting because he seems pretty darn good. And cheap. What is that? It has to be a release clause. He has a contract for another 4 years. And Oba. A left-footed centre-back. No. Say it ain't so. It's inconsistent, but that makes sense. He's only 17. He is not on any shortlist. Let's add him to the research. His physicals are a little bit worrying, but he's only 17. He could still improve. Matsushita's probably gonna play for us. Let's say 45 minutes and hope that he actually listens. There should be enough strikers or, well, anything else, but he shouldn't play the full 90, but who knows? Who knows? Right-footed centre-back who can't jump. Keep looking. Aitoku apparently is not very good. Would be a useful signing, but only as our last resort. Can you please pick one? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Scouting update. 6 more players. Nice. Immediately. A striker. So we can't have him. 4 class. If we played with wingers, maybe. Nah. Same here. He's also a winger. Does he not have a contract? Andres Escobar. He is a pretty good wing back, isn't he? But he's 30 already. Probably no. Jorge Bermudez. Probably no. No single one to even scout further this time. That doesn't happen very often. Usually there's someone. I should set up our team for the next game. Yoshino instead of Yoshida, and Ota will be as a midfielder, listed as. And then we'll see after the under-18s game if Matsushita is, well, not dead. Because if he is, then I won't be bringing him with us. Otherwise, he will be instead of Yamaya. Because that does give us the option to replace the attacking midfielder. Or one of the strikers, which would be nice. If only I'd been able to have Sugimoto registered. But no, that would have been probably preferable, as he would be, whatchamacallit, experience. Let's go with that. For the second team, Yoshida, he can play 60. The rest. Actually, we have Yamaya, he can play 60 minutes as well. No. He can play 45. There we go. To scout. Canadian Championship. Yes, very good. How about now? Oh, we're not the favorites. Interesting. Well, it's best we win then. Oh, he is slightly injured. Oh, he shouldn't play then. If he's out for between 8 days and 2 weeks, he shouldn't be playing. That would be quite nice if we don't have to deal with him. Is he on an expiring contract? He is, but he's not interested in joining us. We'll have him on the shortlist though, and see when. I say when. If. Is it an if? Now let's go with when we are confirmed to go up. Maybe he is more interested. Anarbekov. He's kind of solid, isn't he? Relishes big matches. He's spirited, fairly adaptable. Good. Good reflexes, good one-on-ones. So he's good at saving the ball, which is quite useful for a goalkeeper. He's left-footed because we don't have enough left-footed players. Ironically, we have one wing player on the left, and half of the players that can play there are right-footed. Naturally. Keep scouting because, well, he doesn't seem very good, but I do want to know all of it. Apia, Talia, how is he looking analyst-wise? The reason I'm looking at the analyst is because I very recently found out that it's there. He clears the ball a lot. Last analyzed by the second team performance analyst, because it's not like we have our own first team analysts. Right? Why would we use the first team analysts? We have second team analysts who are not as good. Why thanks? Still not a single player under 7 training rating? That's crazy. That's 3 weeks in a row. That's insane. It's wonderful. And I like it. I like it. If we can manage to wrap up the automatic promotion early, then Matsushita... Wait, what? He has regressed a little bit? Stop it. Get better, please. Please. Yeah, if we can wrap it up early, we can give Matsushita more... We could even give him some starts, which could be good. Whole team meeting? No, why would we do that? Okay, let's see if he actually listened to me. He kind of did. I said 45 minutes and he kept him on for... Wait. So I made one substitution in the 9th... I'm confused. So Matsushita came off in the 51st minute, but no one came on until the 90th? Well, Yamada did. He played. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Let's not bother about that. Promotion beckons. Does it say anything about... Naruto Otsuka Sports Park Pocari Sweat Stadium, which is brilliant again. Will become the focus of Gifu's push for promotion this weekend as they travel to Tokushima. We could secure promotion to the J1 with a win, okay, but also require results elsewhere, okay. To go in our favor, Tokushima will secure a playoffs place at worst with a win. But we'll have eyes for a much greater prize with promotion still a realistic goal. Aren't they in second? So they are in the driver's seat. Elsewhere, Kagoshima play Akita at Shiranami Stadium. Akita can secure a playoff place at worst with a win in their next match. And if results elsewhere go in their favor, but with promotion still a realistic goal, they may have their eyes set on an even bigger prize. The bigger prize! Kagoshima know that if they win all of the remaining fixtures, they will avoid relegation from the J2. As such, hold their fate in their own hands. If they don't lose in the last 6 games, they will not be relegated as a team that is currently not in the relegation zone. They're 14th. So we have, 5 games left? 15 points. If Kagoshima win twice, they're pretty much safe. Because I doubt that Niigata are going to win all of their games. And even the teams right above, it's just not likely. Kagoshima are, while not mathematically safe, they're pretty safe. Advice, really? Whole team meeting. Would be a good idea to hold a team meeting, give the players some words of encouragement at our next fixture, as it is crucial to our ongoing title battle. I think we'd get the best reaction if we ease the pressure on the players and tell them they're not expected to win. That is absolutely insane advice. Why would we call... If this is an important game, crucial to our ongoing title battle, why would we call a meeting with the players to tell them, we don't expect you to win? That's insane. That's crazy. No way. That's stupid. Like, if we want to take the pressure off the players with a team meeting, which, again, I'm not going to do a team meeting because sod that. If we want to take the pressure off, wouldn't it be better then to be like, yeah, it's going to be a tough game, but we know we're good, just play our normal game, and we will have the result. Or something like that. Just play our normal game. It's just another game. Rather than, it's fine if we don't win. Tokushima are currently in a 3-match unbeaten run in the league, and the promotion contenders are enjoying first place. Aren't we on a 4-game winning streak? They're enjoying second place in J2. They certainly seem to be in great form, and this could be quite a tight game. How do you see the result going? We're confident of securing the result. The Naruto Osaka Sports Park Buckarest Sweat Stadium, you have to say the name every single time, has come in for some criticism lately. What impact do you think the condition of the manager's playing surface could have on the match? Are we playing on the manager? I've seen a few of their games lately, and the pitch is an absolute state at the minute. It's crazy that in this day and age we can't get a decent playing surface at this level. I think it's about time their manager did something about it, because it's his job to manage the grass, of course. It's a bit of a worry. The pitch has been cutting up quite a lot recently. It makes good flowing football difficult. It's not like we play good flowing football. Maybe that's why he seems so reluctant to address the issue of the surface. Again, I don't think it's his job to do that. We'll deal with it as well as we can, but it's far from ideal. I've never understood why people get so hung up on this state of the pitch. It's the same for both sides after all. More than capable of performing any kind of surface. No concern, we're confident. See, there's a problem. We've got confidence in his ground stuff to get a decent surface prepared for Sunday, and we should see a good game. Let's go with the milquetoast answer. Right, if we win this, we go 10 points clear, which would be wonderful. I want us to go 10 points clear. I want to go 10 points clear, and I want to go up. I want to win our games. I want to get promotion. I would also like to win the title. But it's okay. Day of the game. Alex, hello. Hello. Welcome back. How are you this... Well, it's still evening, I guess. Not quite night. Depends, I guess. Yeah. Is it a long injury? We don't know. 4 to 5 weeks. Well, that's not ideal. You're great. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I'm good. I'm good. I'm being proper old man, though. I'm back being old, crunchy at times. But otherwise, it's good. It's good. It's hard not to have a good time when we keep winning in the game. Because the game is more important than crunchy back. Something, what is it? Football is not a game. What is it? Football is not life or death. It's far more important. Something like that. Something like that. I'm still bummed that we can't register Sugimoto just because it's not a transfer window. Especially since the two players that we have that play the attacking midfield and striker positions both got injured for the rest of the season. You're one game away from the Gibraltar League title again, just beat St. Joseph's, your title rivals, and that puts you 3 clear, and you also beat them in the cup final, so you've won the double once again. Nice. Nice. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Yeah. Well, do you get a is it this, what was it, second season? Do you get a well, how many playoff games do you have to go through to get through to the Champions League? Your team is shocking too. Half your players are youth players. You managed to see it out though. Main striker and attacking mids all injured. Oof. Ouchie. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, like it feels like, oh, here comes the important part of the season. Have 10 injuries in the same positions. Oh, thank you. Not quite what I wanted, but I guess. Extremely doubtful to want to join us. Very rude. Rude? Is it because he's tall and I'm not? If you win the league, you're in the Champions League second qualifier, then third, then the playoff. And so 3 games. Oof. Ooh. Gotta work on them coefficients so you don't have to deal with all that nonsense. Damn. But it's pretty good progress, yeah? Pretty good. You're getting there. You're getting there. Hoping for a draw. Right. Maxi Morales. Oh, it's not. I thought for a second that he's huge. Yes, we have to scout him. He's massive. Oh, and right-footed. And he's brilliant at heading. Dude, he's ridiculous. Got to the business end of the season, the main points, and you get slapped with 2 ACLs and a leg break all in the space of 2 weeks. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's no fun. That is no fun at all. I say as a laugh. Damn. Yeah, that's 2 ACLs. I don't. Mine weren't like ACLs. What was it? Abdominal strain and partially torn groin. So not wonderful, but it's not an ACL. Jeez. You got the job done with a 1-star attacking mid and a 1.5-star. Yeah, I don't have it that bad. Luckily I have youth prospects that aren't too bad. But yeah, we've had quite a bit of luck with our youth intakes. I don't know if you might have left when I had the youth intake, but we had a a quite interesting goalkeeper come through. He's got 20 eccentricity. An absolute barnstormer. And he has no technique to back that eccentricity up. He's kind of like Oliver Kahn, but not angry all the time. But yeah, we have been lucky with our youth intakes so far. So yeah, you got to the point your sub goalkeeper was your backup striker. You had no players or anything, so you went out and signed 13 free agents as backups. Wow. Yeah, that's... Let's sign an entire team because we have no one. Luckily, I've not been forced to do that, yeah. Not that I could, apparently, because, yeah. We have registration windows for free agents as well, for some reason. So I kind of have to stock up on players. Well, I like 2 stars, but it's better than a goalie striker. Yeah. Yeah. Even if... maybe if it had been like Manuel Neuer, you would have been fine, but... yeah, probably don't have that level of backup goalkeepers in Gibraltar. Actually scored in the derby was absolute season. Well, see, that could be taken 2 ways, couldn't it? Scenes in the bedroom. But I'm assuming it was celebrations. That could also be taken a very different way than intended, but... yeah, it's fun when that happens, isn't it? It's fun. That's how it should be. Celebrations. I've seen quite a few. Oh, my columns are screwed up again. Of Arsenal's title celebrations. The pictures of Arteta from the club. Jeez. Feels like old man partying with the kids. Let's not get to that point. Subkeeper score. Let's have some time. Let's have some time. Indeed. The most riveting of gameplay. Resizing of columns for the 2nd time today. Can we get it in? Get it in. There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Whew. Yeah, we should be good with that. Also signed a 46-year-old New Caledonian striker for the Lambs. I mean, to be fair, in Gibraltar, could be good. I mean, I've done the same, or similar was it in 22, I believe? I had a save in the, I think, 5th tier of Welsh football, so everyone is greyed out and amateur, and no one knows where to sit during games. I signed a 48-year-old striker. He was an absolute star because he was very tall. So all we had to do was just lump it up to him and he headed the ball. So his agent thought, he was your player. Yeah. Indeed. He has the aura, doesn't he? He has the experience. What should we say then? Pick up where we left off. No one pensive? No pensiveness. Good. Oh, wow. Now I know what they were talking about when they said that their bitch was shit. How's that happened? He got 2 goals when they actually had 2 legs. Most of the time he's off by the 30th. Ooh. Relatable though. Oh jeez. Relatable. That was actually me when last year when I was playing. Well, the last year I was playing, not that I played yet last year. I didn't have legs then either. You know, pen. The embarrassing part is that although we scored a penalty, but that's nice. Like if he's off by the 30th at 46, he's older than I am, and I haven't played for a long time because my legs left. They went on holiday, but no one else did. That was rough. So yeah, it's quite relatable. Oh, he was so offside. He was so offside. Good. Can't believe, like, even like at the very top level, you have players that are still like older than I am. And here I am. Well, this football management video game. Oh, not quite. Oh, we get the second ball. Lingber. No. Maybe square to one of the 3 strikers instead of shooting on your weak foot as a left wing back. Or, well, right wing back actually. But as a wing back. Pass the ball, you bum. Don't give the ball away. But it's fun when you're like, one of the best things I think about playing in well, not the top leagues around the world, but can anyone please control the ball? When you're playing like lower leagues, lower levels. Like Gibraltar is a great example. I would say probably where I am as well right now, J2, maybe J3. You can sign these older players that are not quite as good at running. You know, but it's fun because, you know, they're old. They're doing the thing. Here we're on a live stream speaking about the Gibraltar Prem and Japanese Second Division. Well, he's ripping shreds at 54. Yeah, that one. He's a special case. Like he was, I can't remember which club it was at, but one of the clubs he played at a few years ago. Much that there we go, youngster. How still has the legs to do that? Is it beyond mental? He probably has some of those like how to live a long life diets of absolutely dog shit food that no one should actually be eating, especially if they're athletes. But I think was I can't remember if it was at Point Getters or Yokohama FC, but he was managed by his brother for a while. I don't know if it's a younger brother, but that would be funny. It might be an older brother, but he was managed by his brother for a while. something nepotism. He'd never oh shit. He'd never get games if he didn't play for his brother. That was a shit call, let's not look at that. It's crazy being managed by your brother, yeah. I mean, you also do have, was it, Litmanen is currently, I think, still playing with his son. They're playing in the same team. Surely that's a foul. Jeez. Yeah, off. Get out of here, you bum. Get out of here. You better go, you're up early tomorrow, but enjoy the rest of the stream. I will. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you have a great night. And a good early start in the morning. Everyone loves early starts night, don't they? Yeah. Oh no. There we go. See ya, Alex. What a beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal. I think I know why he hasn't scored in a while. I haven't complained that he doesn't score. I need to do that more often so he keeps scoring. Why is there always an immediate highlight? Oh, please, none of those tackles. Jeez, we are one man up. We don't need to even the scores. I'm okay with being one man up for the rest of the game. How are they finding space though? With one man down. Surely. Okay, we've got lots of space out here on the right, but we go on our own and shoot. Okay. That also works. If only he made better decisions. Maybe when he's older. This is brilliant. We created loads and the scoreboard reflects that. Let's go with that. Not a bad choice. Are they just playing with one? Oh no, okay. They're playing... Okay. Gross, what are you doing? What are you doing? They have no midfield. On purpose. How does that look out of possession? We'll have to check that one once we get out of this highlight. That's insane. I think they have one midfielder maybe? Scoop. Oh no. My boy. How does that look out of possession? Okay, so they do drop into two defensive midfielders. That's ridiculous. How can you play like that? I say, having absolutely never thought about that myself. Abe, he's first for the team. He's first. Oh, that's brilliant though. It's beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. That is probably us done. That is 10 points now. Good clear. Not the best pass, but we take it. And we go again, and... Jeez. Right, we're gonna make our changes because 4-1 up, we may as well give game time to players that need it. Otto still needs to learn to play defensive midfield, so we'll give him that chance. Yoshinaga needs more game time out wide, so we'll give him some game time. We are going to give, I think, Fukuchi? Maybe? Fujiwara? Like, Fukuchi is the better player, but Fujiwara is, well, our player. He will be here next season as well. No, let's go Fujiwara. He needs the game time. What do you mean, what half? What do you, oh, not him. Oops. Undo. Yoshi, he's not on the bench because I took him out. Never mind. Never mind. Good thing I checked why he went so bad. Have some fun, play without pressure. Relax. Relax, lads. Relax. And then we'll do the last changes in the 75th, roughly. Probably should take off Kaneko so he doesn't get the yellow card and get suspended because we kind of need him in the next game as well. Yamaya can come on. Do we have Fujiwara? Yeah, Fujiwara. There's no pressure on you. Let's go with that. Can't tell them to relax, apparently. And then several minutes pass before the substitutions happen. But okay. It's fine. Lower the tempo. Nah. Nah. Let's keep them... let's keep the opponent running around. Absolute sitter. Really? That was an absolute sitter. What planet was he on? A sitter. Jeez. And there we go. 4-1. That might be the automatic promotion. Because of what? It's 12 points to play for, and we're 10 points ahead of the team closest to us. I'm very happy with the result. Good job. That was great. That's great. Oh, it was... It was their manager's birthday as well. And for his birthday, he received a red card for one of his teams, or one of his players. And... well, that's unfortunate. Kaneko wants a new deal. Matsuda netted his first goal today after coming through the club's academy, which is lovely. Share the fans' delight seeing a young player coming through the ranks and make an impact. A club that puts great emphasis on youth development, and to see Shoto score his first senior goal today was special. It's a great moment for him, and hopefully there will be many more to come. Hopefully even this season. Just how far do you think he can go? He has the ability. Just how good he'll turn out, he will depend on his attitude and how hard he is willing to work to get there. How good was he from here? He was absolutely everywhere, particularly off the ball. He put in an outstanding shift. Would prefer a contract with a minimum release fee clause. I don't want that for him. How long is his contract? It's until 28. So it's next summer. We'll see if we can can remove the minimum fee release clause. No, we can't. Then no. Canada doesn't see himself. There's something getting down. He wants a new contract. Yeah, well, when we can negotiate without having nonsense release clauses. Let's ask Kita to resolve it. Kaneko is fine. See, he is brilliant. I'm trying to hold back, but I'm going to say it anyways. I love that lad. I love that boy. I don't care. He has now... He was unhappy now that he didn't get a contract, an improved contract right now. Ask the captain, can you talk to him? And it works. And he's fine. No problems. He also had an offer from another team in our division that our board automatically accepted on our behalf, because why wouldn't they? He got the contract offer from them and said no and stayed. Why can't all my players be like him? Entertainment at Naruto Otsuka Sports Park, Pockery Sweat Stadium. I will never tire of reading that name. It's too good. It's too good. Let's scout this dude because he is on an expiring contract. Will you sign this anywhere as a last resort? Probably, yeah. Actually, he's on an expiring contract. He hasn't played a league game this season. So they signed him on a free and they haven't played him at all. Yeah. And Jiron Mospina, he is on the move already. Which is a shame. Because he didn't want to join us for some reason. Instead he wanted to move back home to Argentina, I think? Yeah. And is that the first division? Oh boy. Oh no, this is it? I feel like I'm missing teams here. Is this the second division? It is, okay. Also 30 teams. I was wondering, surely he's not going to the first division. Bocar 13th. Bocar 13th, Rosario Central is 12th. What are they doing? One relegation spot. Man, this league is crazier than I thought it was. Did they not have... Did Di Maria retire? Or is he just not very good anymore? See if we can find anyone who's 40 years old. He's not around. Did he retire? He must have completely. Can't see him at all. Oh. Where is it? You can see the whatchamacallits. Where I keep forgetting where you can see the favored person. There we go. No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's gone. He's not even staff anymore. And for some reason his stats have not been saved. We have a very generous run-in. Only one of the teams that we play, well, two of the teams we play are outside of the relegation zone, and one of them is only out because they got a result in the last game. Yeah, won 4-2 against Fuji. That's sad. That's sad. Unfortunate. Huh. Huh. Otherwise, they were really bad. They fired their manager. And now they're back up and playing pretty much to get a playoff spot. That's crazy. They've basically done what I did last season. Not bad. Well, except for I was the one who also got down in like mid-table before we got back up, but still, they turned it around just like I did. How copycatty of them. So unoriginal. Can't even come up with their own stories. Right, we were very good. Yes. Tanika scored 10 so far. That's brilliant. That's very good. Any coaching advice worth thinking about? I still haven't checked the penalty takers. Probably should. Camera. Nah. Probably should play 1-2s. Should he? I don't know. Probably not. Week for training. Sounds like we can do that for. That's a lot of training that he needs to do now. It's what in 4 days. Yoshino can play 45. He's just back from injury. 60. Fine. Fujiwara can play 60. Ota can play 60. Yoshida can play 60. I mean, I can play 60. Ochi would take game time, but it's fine. He can play 90. Matsuda in the best 11. Nice. In his first start. Beautiful. He don't have top potential, so we should offer him a... Didn't we just sign him to a youth contract? We did. Extend player loans to players who will be here until we have played the last game of the season. I don't get it. I don't get it. No! Not more injuries. 2! Why? Why must you do this to me? Seriously, whose cornflakes have I pissed in today? There's what, 4 injuries now? Hopefully they're short term and not like really bad ones. we're going for Koulibaly though. He's not bad, but I think we have moved past where he is. Unfortunately. Move players to second squad. As long as they're 16, I still feel like they should be in the under 18s. 17, now we're talking a little bit. Let's not talk to players about their form. Fukano is now a J3 level striker. That's good to hear. I can't remember if it was him that started on 6 finishing, or if he started at 7. But he's gotten better, which is good. He's got pace, he's getting stronger. He's worse at jumping for some reason. He's gotten better at seeing. So that's good. Uchiyama can now be considered a J3 standard goalkeeper. That's also good to hear. That is very nice to hear. Hopefully we can find another loan for him to a J3 team next season. Currently he's at JFL. Hakozaki has improved. Leading JFL to decent J3. Really? Huh. Interesting. I like how I can't right click players if I have them selected there. Yeah, I think we might let him go. I don't think he's gonna... Yeah, he's not even gonna be much of a source of income. Bimbo out. 4 months. Yeah, send him to a specialist. Just in pain following a training session. Let's talk to him about it. I try not to worry about it too much. Was it warm hands and cool embrace? Please be short, please be short, please be short. So he's out for at least 1 game. 11 days. He might miss 2. Fudge. Luckily we played 2 bad teams back to back, but one of those bad teams actually beat us. Sendai we beat. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But of course it's more interesting just because we talked earlier about many injuries at the same time. Well, at least Abe should be back for the last 2 games, but Sapporo might be the most ways among the established winners of the most exciting player award. Really? The other players still to be in contention for the award are Kaneko, Lingbe, the large Lithuanian lad, and Mori, who again I declined on signing for a free. And he's been really good for Yamaguchi. and he has no interest in joining us now. Right. Sign as a priority. Really? Susceptible to injuries. He's inconsistent. At 21 is not brilliant. Has he not played? He has played a little bit. How do we not have analyst data on him then? Mr. Analyst? Oscar would be a good sign for the future. It's already J2 standard, which is interesting. Good job, I guess. 7-0. Is it 5 goals for Yamaya? Not bad. And a proper hat-trick in 11 minutes. Ooh. A dramatic article. With only 4 games of the season remaining, the race is on as FC Gifu, Tokushima Vortis, Blaublitz Akita, Sagan Tosu and Urawa Reds battle it out for promotion from the Meiji Yasuda J2 League. Indeed, FC Gifu now look clear favourites to secure promotion. The most eye-catching fixture sees Tokushima take on Akita at Naruto Otsuka Sports Park Pocari Sweat Stadium on Saturday, May 8th. That is very good. That they have to play themselves, each other. You've played yourselves. That they have to play each other, because that is points lost for at least one of them. Which means we probably have secured automatic promotion. Right, well, we have, haven't we? Because if Tokushima, if we say that they get 12 points, they get to 75. That means that Akita can't get to 74. And vice versa. If Akita get to 74, that means Tokushima can only get 9 points, which is 72. So we have secured automatic promotion. Yes! Ooh, that's so comforting. That's so comforting with all of our injuries. We have secured automatic promotion. For some reason, that has not been picked up by the game. It's a good thing I know my maths. I'm gonna write that down so I remember it for tomorrow, because otherwise I will forget. But yeah, like they have, if they win all of their games except for against each other, that's 72 and 71. If like one of them could pass us, but not both, which means we cannot be caught. We have run away with it. That win against Tokushima was absolutely massive. Beautiful. Wasn't he on trial with us? He was. Not the best of seasons for him, I guess. Well, he's been decent. 8 assists. But yeah, not much luck in the team that he ended up at. Good average. competent, reasonable. Average competent, but this dude... Do you just try to sign him? Does he have a good personality? He's balanced. If he's good average, performance analyst, it's a performance analyst we need, right? Wrong one. Staff. Yeah, one performance analyst. Let's see if we can get him in then. He's not bad. And he's 24, he has potential. I want you for 3 years, you can 20%, and then we go to 1.2. Let's start at 1, and then we can work our way closer. 1.1 and 20. 1.2 and 20. Grow up, dude. 1.2. Say grow up as I'm trying to sign someone who's 24. 1.3. Sure. There we go. Fine. But we'll have him locked in for 3 years then. Right, we've done that. Staff coaching courses. We could do that. The other option is getting rid of them and finding new ones. Would Noda want to be would he be good as a manager? He'll be able to take over as the... I think he's probably better off staying as the assistant, and then we'll find a new manager for the second team, as that dude is retiring. Oh, wait. Kobayashi said to take over at Oita? He's a director of football. Okay. I see. Interesting. Ah, it was nothing in it, he says. Oh no. Wait. So, crap. Our 100th game will be against Oita. I'm seeing so many flags right now. There are so many flags that this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one. Rick Helmy. Hey, it's not too bad. Doesn't look too bad, does he? Has work to do in the heading department. He is very small. I don't think that's gonna do much. I don't think there's much work he can do. A whole team meeting. No. What was it he said? Reinforce the positive feeling. I think we are positive enough, actually. I still want to secure the top spot. Less for well, we need to because it's promotion, and more of well, bragging rights. His tackling's not great though. Probably not. Probably not. Johnny Nestroza. He seems pretty well balanced. Let's find some tapes. Another absolutely massive lad. We have to scout him. We always scout the massive lads. Because something you can't teach that. You can't teach size. Let's see if we get any questions about it being our 100th game. Probably. Okay, see. Are you out for revenge against Loita here? Yes, the players I look forward to. Ishibashi team are on a poor run of 18 league games without a win, and the relegation candidates find themselves in 20th. Can they even get off? They can get off bottom. They get to 35. Yeah, but no one else can get a single point. Like, it's gonna be rough. We look more than capable of dealing with them. We've been sharp, and the players are in confident mood. Nothing about it being our 100th game. How upsetting. Looking for team to bounce back. Is it a bounce back if we've pretty much dominated ever since that game? Mark Clock. Who that? 34-year-old Indonesian lad. Interesting. Finish counting. Who that? Are you good? I don't think he has that. I don't think he has that level of potential. I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't. No. I would like to up our numbers of sounds wrong, but funny nationalities. We're kind of boring at the moment. Like, we have to have basically all Japanese players, but we have the possibility to have 5 foreign players. Currently, we have one from the Philippines. We have a Brazilian, of course. We have what is it? We have an Argentinian, and we have I forgot where. Kamara is from. Is he from... Let's see if I can guess it first. Where did I sign him from? Was it from Génération Foot? That would mean he's Cameroonian? Is he Cameroonian? He's Senegalese. Where did I sign him from? Wasn't it? It was from Dakar. Right. So we have a Senegalese. That's the most, like, fun one, I guess. A Senegalese centre-back. I mean, I guess Lingba is Philippines/Norway, or Filipino-Norwegian. He's outlined a desire to represent his country of birth, yet he has 26 caps for the Philippines. Curious. Do they have any good players? They have a fairly pacey striker, a Ghanaian striker. That's fun. They also have an Inoue. And we have the concerns person. Honestly, at this point, when we're already promoted, if Kaneko could take that one yellow card right now and be suspended for one game, instead of what I'm assuming he's going to do, which is wait until the last game of the season, so he's suspended for the first game next season, that would be great. We still don't have anyone under 7 in terms of training. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's fun that both of the Gamba loanees are injured. Meh. It's probably because they're Gamba players. Iwaki relegated to JFL. We should check them out. if they have been ratings true, but if they have been what's it called? Confirmed is the word I was looking for. Confirmed relegated. We should look into them and see if they have any good players we might steal. And no plans to retire from football. Who is that? Who is that? Is that a... That's our chief doctor, right. I can't do anything about that. We just get those assigned to us. I was thinking, surely it's not the chairperson. Can we not find those anymore? Can we not find the chair people anymore? Chairperson, there we go. He's only 71. The last one was 79. Oh well, whatever. Like our doctor that you can't do anything about. He's about to retire. Yeah, well. Okay. Set for title showdown. We are a win away from becoming J2 champions. Right. Are we? Maybe. I would have to do more maths, and well, it's not my strong suit. Making notes so I can do the counting. Expectations: we are expected to win. What a short-range thing to expect. Are we really? We are performing. No, that's a good thing, right? So we are doing really well on expected goals against. Doing really well at conceded per game, which we knew we are the best defensive team in the league, or the best team defensively. We score the most goals. We are very good at non-penalty expected goals per 90. Pretty bang average with the shots on target ratio, to be honest. It's the pass completion ratio that is lower of the, I guess, normal ones. Is yours not doing really well heading? Yeah, so he's very strong at heading. Yoshida is not, which isn't surprising. The wing backs, Kai is not very good. Well, is this Lingba? It is. It's meh. But he's a wing back. Well, Ricky. That is a little bit concerning. Kamara is massive in that sense. I should probably look into that a bit more the statistics. The statistics side. Because it's fun. Alwa's doing decently well. Fukuchi's doing really well. Hulk is doing well. I should probably look into the data hub stuff more than I have so far. I've been playing it off a little bit, or well, avoiding it, I guess. With well, Kaneko is more ambitious. And he started to allow his temper to get the better of him more often. And he's gaining in leadership. Okay. Yeah, I should look into. I've avoided the whole data thing with. Nah, but we don't have really good analysts. We have one analyst. We have just tried to to sign one more. Do we? That does remind me. Do we have how many? We have one recruitment analyst. We should probably see if we can get another one. Or we can also ask for scouts, though. Let's ask for scouts first. Can we ask for both? Let's ask for both. And we'll see if we get an answer. Well, we should get an answer. But we'll see when we get it. Fitness test. Yoshino should be able to play 45. I bet cannot play. He's orange injury still, right? Yeah, he's orange. Let's put him on general rehab. General rehab. Salute to you. It's a bit of a difficult one, but that is for me tomorrow to figure out, because I'm going to call here for today and continue tomorrow, where we will push on further towards our title. I will do the maths off stream to figure out if we are actually winning the title. If we win the next game, it looks fairly likely. But me and maths, we aren't best of friends, so I shall leave us with that one. For my players. You can do it, and do it for her. If you don't do it for me, do it for her.